Okay, here's the probe 16. Here we have the right side gas tank area. Here's the area where we have the fuel tank sender. I had to again cut this out to make it a little larger here. As you can see, metal tank inside there. Here's the area here where you can see the edge of the tank in there. And it goes down a little bit like that, so there's a notch cut into it. Comes back here, and then we have another area right back here in there. That is the area, other side of the tank. Up here at the front, over there, that's where the gas fuel inlet is, right there. And then, of course, connects to the gas cap right there. So in the back here we have these speaker holes, which are right here, okay, and this is the foam that I was talking about, where it's all foamed in around the tank. So the tank is underneath this particular section right here. There's another foam access port right here. On the other side of the car, we have a little more access to the tank, so it makes sense to try to do all experimentation maybe on this side. It's a little simpler. Again, foam here, tank, and you can see the foam that's been put around the tank here and all that. Here's that speaker port again, and then there's wood on the other side here, all wood in here, so it's kind of an enclosed box. Not much going on there. So going down here to the bottom, you can see there's no access points anywhere underneath here. This is all kind of one piece. There's these bolts here. I have no idea what they're for. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, there they are now. Reluctant to start taking stuff apart that may not be easy to get back in. There's nothing underneath here. This piece right here, never mind. Okay, I grabbed my shop lamp here. We've got some bolts on the bottom here. This is for a seatbelt attachment. These are for the seat rails. This I can't remember what it is, but it has nothing to do with the tank. So you can see if I wind up back here, we've got this area here, no access, no nothing, no plates, no trap doors, nothing. So then we come back here and look at the rear fender, the inner fender well, okay. So here you can see, I'm not going to rotate the camera. You can see the fender well. It's all kind of glassed and it's got kind of hollow feel to it. Feels like it's wood, but it's definitely got a fiberglassy type surface on it, and got some glasswork here and here. As I said in the photo above with the green arrow, you can see that fuel line right there that goes down here and into a hole right where my finger is. So it goes into a hole into this other side of this panel right here, and then either connects to the gas tank on the bottom here or on the side. I'll show you what the camera shows me. I have a borescope, and I'm going to shoot the other side of this. Just a minute. Okay, so we're underneath the car. And let me see if I can get a good shot. So there we go. So that's the hose that goes into the magical hole. I'm telling you, there is no access to any of this stuff. This looks and feels 100% like fiberglass, but it might be fiberglass over wood. So here's the problem. Let me go to the other side. All right, so this side's a little bit more interesting. It has that access panel for the switch. When I mean the switch, I mean this one on the top. See that? So that is there, and that opens and closes the roof. And then we've got, let's see if I can get this angle here. Then we've got the panels here, and these have a different, this side has a different sound. It's not hollow like the other one. And if I go in there and stick my finger down there, there's a wood piece in there, and I can stick the phone in here. I actually have my flashlight shining in from the other side, so you can kind of see what's going on in here. It's kind of like looking at the inside of a house. That cable goes to the switch for the roof. So you can kind of see the whole thing in there. So I'm going to throw a boroscope down that hole there and see if I can see what's going on in there. But basically, the gas line, I have my hand on it right now where it goes in to the other side, and it goes around here and into the tank somewhere on the other side of this. The last thing I want to do is cut holes in this, or even cut them in the wrong spot. You can kind of see the fiberglass body where it comes around to the bottom. It's just kind of surrounding this whole area. And this, you know, you'd think it would be fiberglass, but it's not. It's wood. So who the hell knows what's going on? Kind of see this line up here. So this looks like a wood panel that's been glassed in. What an ugly process. Okay, here I am, just a few inches from the previous area I was. I'm on the inside now. I don't have the car jacked up that high. So I got the phone like 1 inch away from my eyeball. So I can't really see too well. But this is the best angle. Look at the light. Of course, I'm embarrassing myself with my lack of video skills. But it is kind of tight. All right, so I'm not even sure if this is blurry or not. It's blurry on my eyeballs because 1 inch was away. All right, so filter one, come on, light. Filter, 2 pumps, 1 for each tank. This one goes to the other tank. It goes to the hole we just videoed over there. And this one comes out here. As you can see, it goes into the magic hole. That just disappears into nowhere. Now, it's interesting because you can wiggle this hose. It was making a noise the other day, but it's not stuck in there. So I don't think it's like foamed in, if that's a real term. But it certainly is difficult. And I don't see, I thought there might be a trap door or something, some panel. Doesn't look like it. This looks fiberglassy again, if that's again a real word. I don't think it is. But it might be wood over fiberglass. Wow, doing this really works out your core. Okay. So here comes my assistant. Here you go. Hold the camera, please. Let's get a shot of me doing this here. No, down, straight down here as I do this. Okay, so I wanted to know the dimensions of where the end of the tank was. So we took a tape measure and we stuffed it in here like this. You can see in some of the photos. I kept it against the top. Pretty primitive measurement, but you can see that it goes in roughly right about there, 18.5 inches. So you take this out and you go 18.5 inches, and you can see that the edge of the tank is all the way past this this wooden piece in there. So the edge of the tank is like, you know, beyond this wall here over here too. So that gives me some idea of where, I thought I'd be able to drill in through here, but I think that this is just the top. I'm gonna end up hitting the top of this tank. Okay, you can stop it now. Okay, so I got the fiber optic camera in here, which you've already looked at. So why don't you come, Sean, come here and take a picture of the screen while I'm shooting this. Well, just take a look as I go in here. So we're going into the gas tank. Okay. And then I'm trying to see what it looks like. There it is. So I was trying to look to see what I could find as the outlet for the tank, because the UK car, the outlet looks like it's located in the bottom of the tank. This one, if I am to believe my fuzzy and not very legible camera.
It's fuzzy on our side, not just through the phone.
Okay.
It's fuzzy
It
everywhere.
looks, well, take another shot. There you go. So I see a big picture of the outlet, which looks like it's on the side. It doesn't look like it's on the bottom. And of course, there's lots of debris in the tank too and all that. But, so, it doesn't look very well done, but I'm not sure. I can't tell. This is a fiber optic camera in there, so. So the outlet looks like it's coming out parallel to the ground instead of perpendicular to the ground as on the UK tanks.